Hello.
My name is Brian.
I'm Zach, and this is.
No. I was workshopping this one. It's like we do like like the pod racing dudes, like the guy.
Oh
like the announcers.
yeah. The twin-headed guy.
Think of it's like coming from you live from Coruscant, it's that sweet summer sound. But first up, from our indicted Chancellor, Emperor Palpatine, I did everything right. My wife does not appreciate that as much as
I'm sure she's sick of it.
Yes.
I'm sure.
So right off the top here, I am dumb, and I thought that it was me. It was me. Like he's trying to take some off of himself, but it was all me. So I thought the episode released 8 Central. It releases 9 Central.
No.
Other way
reverse. Yeah.
I thought it released at 9 Central. Turns out it releases
9 Eastern.
It releases in
so then it
10 minutes.
Yes.
So
if you guys need to dip out and watch the drop of the episode,
totally
get it.
So we're not totally positive what we're gonna do. I think that what we might do is, why don't we do this? Why don't we just do predictions here on stream really quick?
Okay.
Hop into Discord, watch the episode with the boys, get on live.
We're not gonna talk about everything. I guess we don't have time.
Yeah, we fucking don't have time. Episode all 4 out of 10, dude. So you're not, or is that what you're saying you're on? But scream, what's going on? Dial of Chronicles, my fucking man, Mahmood.
Well, there's not 10, so I'm assuming he's rating it
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
Really?
Interesting. You know what? Let's hear your rating out of 10.
Like a 7?
Ooh.
Is that off?
I was honestly gonna say like 8.
God, that's like the most like.
Well, it's crazy.
Internet.
It's crazy for me to like say that about like a Disney Star Wars show.
That is fair. That is true. But I mean, like, I guess really quickly, I feel like we should get into like discussing every episode after we watch the episode because I goofed this up so bad. So, but without getting into like episode by episode, what do you think is going to happen in the season finale that we're about to watch?
Okay, so you got to help me here. Where did we land at? Thrawn wants to get back to
the habit.
The normal, back in the habit. Thrawn back in the habit. Do you think that's definitely going to happen then?
I mean, for sure.
Because so he's going to somehow get there because there's like a Thrawn show in the books, right?
There's a Thrawn show in the books?
Well, upcoming.
There's a Thrawn show in the books. Do you mean they had like it's on their books to have a show?
Did I say that in an old-fashioned way?
That was a bizarre way to say it. I'm not salty about the Ahsoka show. I'm just very ambivalent towards it. It's definitely not terrible like Book of Boba Fett. Book of Boba Fett is an
Listen, here's my thing. It is just we are total sluts for lightsabers, Force, Jedi, Sith, all that.
We're monkey brained.
Yes, and it has like lightsaber battles in like almost every single episode.
Which is all I need. That's all I need.
It is not hard.
It's really not that difficult.
And also the fight with Anakin was I was worried that was gonna be dumb, just because of like
I love the way they edited it.
CGI stuff,
I think he looked totally fine.
I think he looked fine.
Honestly, where I'm at with this, I'm just like, let the man age.
And he was fighting like in the style that he fought in like episode 3. Did you notice that? Like all his fancy like back twirls.
How did you feel about Ahsoka being like, well, hey, you were dangerous, and he's like, oh God, it's always with these kids. You're bringing up the fact that I kill all these kids. All right, God, am I never gonna live this down?
Yeah, he's
you
like,
kill a couple kids, and all of a sudden you're in all this trouble. I was like, dude, this guy's the fucking worst.
Also, what was going on with that whole Force?
See, this is okay. Zim, I'm happy to have you here.
Was that just in her like brain?
Mahmood, I see lightsaber neuron activated. That is 100% accurate.
I'm telling you.
That's all you need. But, okay, so this was when I was curious. Well, you know what the fuck is going on since you've never watched Rebels. So the world between worlds is where Ahsoka is.
Oh, so that was a Rebels thing.
That was a Rebels thing.
See, did you watch all Rebels?
I did, but I fucking hate the world between worlds. I don't care for it.
Okay, so explain that. Just real quick.
It's basically Star Wars time travel.
Okay.
So, at some point,
wait a minute. She wasn't actually there with
it's vague enough that like I'm not, because like he's still speaking to her as if like he's experienced all this. Yeah, like, as you can tell by him going, "Oh my God, I can't." Everyone's just they're yapping and yapping. I killed a few 1,000, 10,000, probably more Jedi. Oh my God, get over it.
Come on.
So I think that it's supposed to be kind of like forced vision-y, but like in an episode of Rebels,
that makes sense if it was a
fighting
Rebels thing,
Vader, and it's like you don't.
I think I saw that.
Yeah, because I mean it's like that is like goated, but it's like you see them fighting, and it looks like Ahsoka's gonna get killed, but that's like kind of the cliffhanger. And then later on, Ezra goes into the world between worlds and pulls her out of that scenario where she would have died.
And that's how he ends up.
That no, he doesn't end up in
going with Thrawn, or
this is why I was like, you need to tell me if you have any idea what the hell's going on in this show.
No. I mean, it doesn't really. The logistics of it don't really matter. Like I don't exactly know how they got there.
Also, dude, I'm surprised you could wash all your laundry in time for this.
What?
You were just coming nonstop at all the Purgle stuff.
Oh, the Purgle!
It was relentless. The Purgle stuff.
I love the Purgle. We discussed this last time.
I was saying under my breath, Zach's gonna fucking love this.
It was how you got these massive space whales who travel between stars. What is not to like about that?
Again,
give us lightsabers. Give us Purgle.
We're good to go. What else do I need to show that I'm autistic?
Just don't give the Purgle lightsabers. That might be weird.
Nah, fuck it. Give it to him. Why not? My thoughts on the series is either member berries aren't going to make me a fan of Filoni, and man, did Data miss a few updates to join the Blue Man group. Oh wait, that's Thrawn. Oh yeah, it's okay. So that one is like we'll get to that. Ezra pulls her out of the world between worlds like 2 years later. He reached back in time. So yes, it is literally time travel in the Star Wars universe.
Okay.
So that's why everyone on the internet was like, "Oh, they're definitely going to decanonize the sequels because they invented time travel," and I was like, I hate that. That's bad. That's stupid.
Yeah, that would be weird. They
would. I mean, it's not that it would be weird. It has literally happened. So
yeah,
it is weird and dumb.
Yeah.
I'm Blue Dotty, but fucking Riley. Riley's in the chat. Some of us actually have autism. So Riley, one of my best friends from college, high school, all that good stuff. I've always told him, I think that you might be autistic. And he's like,
are we going to have a discussion about autism?
Really, really quickly. I mean that like sincerely, like not like as like a negative. And we went out with Megan and Riley. It's the two of them. They're a couple. And
what's their address?
And their blood type is. But Kylie and Megan were like, "Oh, we want to get boba." And Riley goes, "I really don't like boba. It's something about the texture of it." I was like, "Dude, you're definitely autistic. You are one." Because dude, he's a fucking psychopath. Not being autistic is, but like the dude, he sits down to eat like this. He goes.
Now we're just pointing out all the weird
autism
things that
in our friends. But I mean, dude, this might sound weird. Dude's got butt for days. Right? You saw him at the wedding. Dude's got a dumpy.
I won't deny that.
Yes.
Now, let's segue that into what did you think about Thrawn's looks?
Dude, dumpy for sure on that guy.
I thought he was going to be younger for some reason. I guess it makes sense.
Well, because he is Lars Nicholson. He's the brother of the dude that played the dad in Rogue One.
Brother of... Whoa.
So you know Jyn Erso's dad in Rogue One?
Yes. The actor?
That actor's brother plays Thrawn.
Interesting.
Voice is spot on.
The voice is great. Honestly, he's... You know what? It took me a minute to get used to it. We'll say that.
It's the pupils. The pupils are what Thrawn.
Yeah, because they're supposed to be all just pure red, right?
That's what makes him like scarier.
Is that how they are when you play Chiss in SWTOR?
Yeah, they're just like you're just a dude with like, and how they simulate him how they simulate Chiss having pupils. It's SWTOR. It's a thing in cinematography not called this, but it's like eyes are what show life in a person.
Yeah.
So you need to light it in a way like where like you can see like a speck of light in their eyes because it makes them look like they're not like it brings a little bit more life into the image. So that's how they make pupilless eyes on Chiss work in SWTOR is like every time like you're in a cutscene, you can see like that shining light, like where the sun's coming in or whatever.
Yeah.
So like seeing him just straight up with pupils is a bit upsetting. And like,
could they not have done that like successfully, like in a live action? Is that? I don't know. You're the cinematographer.
Homie looks like Elon Musk, which I don't care for.
He kind of does.
He kind of does, man. Thrawn's on Star Wars Twitter. Interesting. Every time like a conspiracy theory pops up about
let's call
Toydarians.
This X instead.
Yeah, because like not to get into a political conversation here, but like Elon Musk is like he'll say, interesting. Someone should look into this, like under like a neo-Nazi thing. The Thrawn's like on space Twitter. Someone should look into this thing. It looks like the Toydarians are trying to like overthrow the government or some shit, because that's the space used in Star Wars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But back to like the main point. Oh, wait, Zilban's here? Sorry, like we were just getting talking here.
What up?
Zilban, I have not watched the show and will not start now. Have fun. Dan, that's
is Zilban
he was the mod of Star Wars Expanded Universe subreddit, I should say.
Okay.
Not like of like the whole property.
So
overall.
He's a new canon denier.
I mean, I feel
is that what's going on here?
Yeah, I feel like I kind of am too, to a certain extent. But
okay, no. So
back to the show. I think that Thrawn's first appearance, I didn't love like how chanty the stormtroopers were. They're like Thrawn. It's like it's a bit weird. Was that not like weird? Like it came off as like bizarre for Thrawn.
I think it's hilarious too that like all like basically an entire contingent of troopers like went with him.
Well, like
and they were just like hanging out.
So the Purgle transported Thrawn and Ezra to like this new galaxy.
Yeah, and
as
Purgle do. I
mean, we all know it's like you put on the right blinker, you're on the 405. Next thing you know, you're getting sucked into. You're like, fuck, like, damn it! I told my boss to be coming early this week. Son of a bitch. I guess I'll be back 6 months from now whenever these guys come back. But yeah, so like
if that's how time works.
Well, so Thrawn in like the Chimera, like his whole Imperial Star Destroyer and Ezra all end up in that new galaxy. Mm-hmm. So he did have stormtroopers with him when he went over there.
Oh, that's the Chimera.
It's the Chimera, yeah.
Nice.
And so what's his face? Got his right hand man.
Oh, Pelion?
Pelion. Wait,
was Pelion in this?
He's in Mandalorian season 3, which you did not finish. Which is totally fine. It's a very forgettable season. But Pelion shows up looking exactly how I thought Pelion would look. Just, he's a little bit slimmer, but like, Pelion's younger in this than he would be, whatever.
And
good? Loved it. Like, I love the Imperial Warlord shit. Like, where, like, there's all these warring factions and they're all like, it gets real Game of Thrones in this bitch. Wait, so, hey, Zilban. No, I support all Star Wars. Zilban, that's a very healthy outlook to have on it.
There you go.
And then, come on, Zim. Thrawn's at least 50 years old and not in his prime. I agree with that.
Let's talk Balin and Shin. Thoughts?
Two of the most interesting characters that have ever been introduced in Star Wars, I think.
I love them.
Shin, you can tell that she's like... This chick in the white robes looks pretty cool. So maybe I should hang out with her.
I know.
She's conflicted about what's going on.
I like that they are... Like, she's super emo. She just gives everybody the side eye. But
I can totally fix her.
But we know you like Shin. But she starts doing that with Balin, too. She starts giving him, like, the side eye because he starts... Yeah, do we even know what he's all about?
He's kept that close.
That hasn't been revealed yet, has it?
So that's what we're going to find out in this episode. Yeah. So that's, like, what I'm curious about is...
The episode we should be watching right now?
Oh, God, what's it come on? Oh, it's out right now, technically.
Okay,
so
if you need to leave and go watch
no. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna set up a poll. Watch in Discord. Oh wait, I'm just typing that in the fucking thing.
We are not watching live.
No, we're not gonna watch it live now.
Just sound issue. We need the full experience.
Well, also like I would rather have the boys. Mm-hmm. Fuck, I would need to do this on my.
For sure.
Skooma, can you start a poll?
Is he a moderator?
Moderator.
That's the word.
So here's what I think we're going to do. We're going to hop over to Discord. We're going to watch the episode really quick, and then we'll get back in stream for like
an hour. Bit to talk about it?
A little bit to talk about it.
Nice.
So I think the episode's like 48-ish minutes long.
I hope it's longer.
Okay, but really quickly, predictions before we hop off.
I mean...
What do you think that Balin's trying to find? I am almost positive it's going to be a Jorah Sabaoth type character.
Yeah, because he's being real, like, cryptic and cagey about it all. Like, he's saying, like, real, like, philosophical, like, bullshit.
I love that one where he's like, I miss the idea of the Jedi Order,
Yeah.
but it did suck. He's like, I've been laying pipe all over the galaxy now. I've been raw dogging every chick I come across. They weren't cool. Apparently, it'd be Kitty Mundi to have sex with chicks, but not me.
So, do you think he's going to die in this episode? Because
I don't think so. I think
act-
that it's going to be like an unfortunate.
So the actors obviously passed away.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, like, if they had planned more for Balin, like what that would. I mean, it's neither here nor there now, but
So people think that he's going to be looking for Abeloth, which I fucking hope it's not Abeloth.
oh, isn't that the like Star Wars god or whatever?
Absolutely hate it. I
Yeah,
fucking hate
I
Fate
don't.
Jedi.
Yeah,
Not a
I don't
fan.
know.
But so, well, my bold prediction is that something's calling to him, and my assumption is that it's gonna be Jorah Sabayoth or somebody, or Snoke even. Fucking that would be, I'd be down for that too, because the whole thing is the Night Sisters, the Great Mothers or whatever. They're saying like, we gotta get the fuck off this place. There's some shit going on.
Are they real quick? Are they Zabrak?
No, it's different in Disney canon.
Okay.
They're Dathomiri and Zabrak are, I don't think they're from Dathomir technically, but they're like a slave race.
So Dathomiri is a race.
Yes.
Okay.
And so like they're extra galactic. So okay. So my prediction is gonna be Jorah Sabayoth or Snoke. If it's Abeloth, I'm gonna head to the
It's
knife.
not gonna be Sabayoth. Do you think?
I think it might be.
Like by name, like
it would be funny if you
spelled the same.
It would be hilarious if you pulled out like one of those like it was big like what it was like Agent Hitler FBI, Agent Joris 2 U's 2 U's, and Thrawn's like, oh shit.
This is a very inside joke. If you...
We make this joke every time we talk about clothes. We're like that guy's got 2 U's in his name. Okay, but we're gonna go watch the episode and we'll get back on.
Yes.
Love you boys, appreciate you, and hop over into the Discord because we're gonna watch it together as a group. But everyone, shut up and be quiet.
Yes.
All right.
Go watch. Have a good time.
It was just Brian's fault. Sorry.